The only way to have great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. Steve Jobs. Hi, my name is Caitlin Weisenheimer. I am a student at Stanley Community College, and I'm here to tell you and encourage you to continue to move forward with your career path. I know it can be scary, trust me, but it is worth it. So my fear of going to college started when I was younger and I watched my older siblings go. One of them went for a year, dropped out. The other one ended up going for about 9 to 10 years and was only supposed to go for 4. And then the last one, they were just like, nope, I'm not going. And I've watched that one struggle a lot in life with jobs and everything. I don't remember my parents being together, but I remember my dad telling me, you don't have to go to college to be successful. And watching him, he was successful at what he did until he lost his job. He was running a furniture business and the business got shut down and he lost his job, and I've watched him struggle ever since then. My mom, on the other hand, could not go to college because she had 5 kids to take care of. And so she didn't get to go whenever she graduated. She eventually did get to go in her early 50s when the youngest sibling was 18. And your brain from when you're 50 to when you're in your 20s is not the same. It just doesn't work as fast, doesn't work the same at all. So she struggled a lot doing that too. And seeing all the older people in my life struggle in college scared me. And I was like, nope, I don't want to go. I don't want to be tortured like that. I don't want to stress about it and all this other stuff. I just don't want to do it. So at the job I was at first I was fine. I wasn't worried about it. I got to pay my bills, my small couple little bills I had. But eventually I had to get a new car. And the car I was driving at the time only could get me A to B. It didn't have much life left in it, and I just knew it wasn't going to last very much longer. So I either needed to get a raise or I needed to find a new job. And the job I was at refused to pay me any more than they already were. So I needed to find something else. So eventually, when I did find a new job, I was comfortable and I got a new car and I was fine. But as I got older, more bills tacked on and money got tight again very quickly. So I got frustrated and I was like, I just wanted a stable job with stable hours. I wanted a salary pay or something like that, so I didn't have to worry about what my checks were going to be every week or every other week. And I just wouldn't have to stress about things. I wanted something that was going to be in high demand so I didn't have to worry about losing my job ever. So when I was 17 years old is when I graduated high school. And I was 23 when I decided I wanted to go back to school. And it was terrifying. It was a very scary thing to think about because at that point I was just terrified. I didn't even go yet. I was just physically scared because I don't like people. Didn't want to sit in a classroom full of strangers and be taught by a stranger. It was just scary to me. So I continued to try to talk myself out of it and make excuses, but my boyfriend and my family, my friends would not let me do that. They were like, Caitlin, you are a smart girl. You've got this. You don't need to worry about it. Keep your head strong and just move forward. You've got it. So I sucked it up and I just kept thinking and doing research on things that I thought I would enjoy. And things I enjoy is helping people. I want to help them better themselves or care for them, something of that manner. Help them better themselves in some way moving forward in their lives. So all the jobs that kept coming across to me and I kept finding, they just didn't feel right. They didn't click with me and they weren't comfortable. It was just something about it didn't feel right. So I finally discovered that I wanted to be a dental hygienist, and I can't find anything wrong with it. It has great pay. You basically make your own schedule. It only has 2 years of college, by the way, which that was great to me because I was freaked out by sitting and doing something for 4 or 5 years. So it just had all of the right benefits, and a lot of people are like, oh, why do you want to be a hygienist? It's kind of gross and stuff like that. But another great thing about me is I'm not grossed out easily. So I was ready for it. I was prepared, and I am prepared. I haven't started that career path yet. I'm still in college, but I'm loving every second of it. So when I took that break from school, that's what really scared me the most because it was a long break. It was 6 years. And especially after watching my family struggle, it was a very hard thing for me to push myself and just do it. But I had to stop overthinking it and just do it. And it was not easy at first, trust me. It definitely took some getting used to working all day and then coming home to do schoolwork on top of that, pulling 40-hour weeks or more, and then coming home to take tests and do schoolwork. Like, your brain is constantly going, it is constantly moving. But all I can say is that it is definitely worth it. I feel so much comfort and confidence from discovering this about myself and finding something that I can do for the rest of my life. It's just an amazing feeling. It really is. I don't ever have to rely on anybody. I can rely on myself. So just remember to push yourself and see what all you can do, because you are capable. You're a lot more capable of things than you think. So have a great day, and thank you guys for listening.